was an incredibly important part of his campaign, so much so that he asked Congressman Al Green here to come out and address the crowd and let us know how strongly the senator feels about this issue. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much for the great introduction. And thank all of you for coming out. I know it's a little bit cool, but our spirits are high, and Obama's going to be the next president of the United States. How about that? Well,
we're nonpartisan.
I am absolutely nonpartisan. I'm 100% Barack.
Yeah.
Seriously, friends, I'm honored to be here on behalf of the senator to say just a few words to you. As you know, HIV/AIDS is a serious epidemic around the world. And Africa, of course, is one of the places where we're being hit the hardest. And we have to do more in this country as well as around the world to stymie and stem and thwart this tide of epidemic that is taking over the globe. So what I want to do is emphasize this. We live in the richest country in the world, a country where 1 out of every 110 persons is a millionaire, a country where CEOs can make more before noon than minimum wage workers can make all year. In this country, the richest country in the world, we've got to make sure that health care is not seen as welfare. And we cannot allow health care to become wealth care, such that only the wealthy can afford it. Every person who is ill merits receiving health care, especially in the richest country in the world. And we have to make that happen. We can make it happen if we decide that we are going to participate in this process, that we are going to get out and get people to vote for candidates who really care about those persons who are now infected and about preventing infection. AIDS should not have the stigma associated with it that it has.
Absolutely.
People with HIV/AIDS can function just as anyone else can in society. Right. We just have to make sure that they know that they are welcome and that they can contribute, and we want them to contribute. Now that's important. Do we want contributions from all of the humankind that we have on the planet Earth? Do we want the contributions?
Yes.
Are we going to make sure that every candidate knows that people who happen to be infected are people who still have a vote and who can still make a difference? Are we going to say that?
Yeah.
And will we take this message not only to the streets of this city, but also to the capital of the United States of America, where people who can afford to fund it will fund it and make health care available to all. Can we do it?
Yes!
Finally, let's talk about one more thing. Friends, this is not about way. This is not about the way to impact health care with reference to HIV. It's really about will. Do we have the willpower? The way is there. The question is, do we have the will to take the way? Because it really takes funding to do what we need to do. That really is what it's all about. It's all about funding. And no one in this country should not have access. We should have universal access to the treatment, to the care that's available, that we know is there. And I guarantee you, and I believe this in my heart, that when Barack Obama is elected President of the United States, you will see a change in the attitude toward HIV/AIDS. I believe that he will make the difference that you're looking for. So if you want to see the change, you have the opportunity to make it happen right here in South Carolina as we move toward Super Tuesday. Obama for president, and I guarantee you AIDS will be a #1 agenda item. Thank you very much. God bless you.